Hello, my lovely friends. Welcome back. I hope you all doing well. Today I want to show you how I made this beautiful DIY watercolor card for Mother's Day. This inspiration came from Monet's Water Lily paintings. I took a picture at the Botanical Gardens in Denver, and it was a pond of lilies, and I thought I would use this subject as a nice gift to make this card. So if you would like to see how I did this step-by-step tutorial, keep watching, and if you like this and the video was helpful, please subscribe and hit the like button, and I would like to see you next time. Enjoy!
I will be painting on Arches watercolor paper that I cut into a size 7 inches by 10 inches long. You can use any watercolor or other paper that you have. I'm gonna mark 5 inches from the top. That will be our halfway point so we can fold our card in a half. It's easier with the help of the ruler to make a nice even fold. I am using watercolor tape to hold this card down, and underneath I just put a mat so that way the watercolor doesn't stain my desk. Now we can begin to paint. I have a small Schmincke watercolor set and a Princeton number 12 brush. You can choose any watercolor and brush that you like. And I'm just gonna start with the big water lilies up front. I dipped my brush into the carmine watercolor red, and it's a nice consistency, not too watery, so we can paint nice details of the petals. In my reference photo, there are different colors of the water lilies. Some are red, some are yellow, and there are hints of orange and pink petals too. I am painting the leaves right now, and they also have all different colors, and some of them are laying on top of each other. So I'm just mixing green with yellow and some sepia brown to make a variety of different colors of the leaves. I'm laying them around the flower petals. Be free to choose any kind of pattern you like. And if you need to pause this video to paint with me because I sped it up a little bit so it's not too long, be free to do that. we have the basic shape that I'm happy with. Now we're gonna wet the paper behind the flower petals and the leaves. So when we apply the blue watercolor on top of it, it will give us this beautiful soft effect of the sky and clouds reflecting in the water. I'm mixing some of the sepia brown and olive green color for the trees and bushes that are reflecting in the water at the top. This watercolor mixture is more watered down so it can nicely blend into the wet surface underneath. I'm also adding some of the ultramarine blue and the yellow color into the mix to add some variety and interest in the water, and also using little different brush strokes throughout to make it more texture like water surface. After finishing adding on the water lilies in the background, I am taking the sides of the tape off, and with extra water on a brush, I'm softening the front petals so they blend nicely into the water. I also use some wet paper towel to lift and blend the colors together. As you can see, when I lift my tape off, some of the watercolor got underneath it and left smudges around the corners. If this happens to you, it's not a problem. I will show you how to fix it. I'm gonna take a piece of sturdy white paper and measure the same size of our front card, which is 5 inches by 7 inches. Then from each side, I will mark 1/4 inch from the edges. That is going to be our width of our frame. Then we will cut it out. As you can see, this is the cutout frame. My watercolor card is a little bit buckled, so if that happens to you because I used a little bit too much water on it, the easy fix is to iron it on the other side, on the back side of the painting. And once you're done ironing it, let it cool, and then we can glue on the frame that we cut out earlier. I also like to use the paper glue and attach another sheet of paper on the other side of the card to finish it nicely. Mine had little stains, so I just use another scrap of paper to cover it up and cut along the side of the edges to make it the same size. And now we have the finished Mother's Day card. I hope you had fun making this card, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and like it if you got any value and any tips from this video. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy!